Hey guys, it's Rob at Lorob. I just want to make a quick video about the programming of our vaporizers. I wanted to walk through it. I have a customer who wants to do, he's changed some settings and he would like to see how to program one of the units so he doesn't have to send it back to me. So I figured I'd make a video. It could help some of you all in case, you try to turn a temp down, don't know how, have messed it up, or you'd like to know how to turn the temp down because you feel it's too hot. During summertime, you don't have to have the set temp at 400. As you know, it will climb all the way up to 480 if it's 100 outside. If your air temp's 100, that is. So I'm going to go over how to turn down your temperatures and also how to fully configure the unit towards the end of this video, just in case you've kind of gotten into a little hiccup, we'll say, because I have a unit here that's a brand new unit that's going out the door that I have to program anyway. So anyway, I figured I'd make the video. Hopefully this helps you guys as much as it will help this this other customer of ours. And yeah, so I'm going to turn you around now. This is a unit that I just plugged in for testing. If you are experienced with any of our units, you know they go way up in temp and then they come down. They go up to like 480. They cut off. There's a power light right here. Cuts off before the 400 mark, like 380, sometimes 390. It'll climb to like 440 to 480, and then it'll gradually fall back down to 400. So let's say you go, Rob, 400's too hot. I don't like it. I want to cool it off a little bit. It can only extend the life of your heating element by turning it down. The further away from 500 you get, the better, but you also don't want to sacrifice your treatment times either. As if you have a couple highs, maybe it's worth your while to kick it back even further. But for most of us, we've got, a handful of them, and every minute tends to count. So anyway, so your blue AT button, as mentioned before, if you hold this button, it will change the entire configuration of the unit. Sometimes this works in the winters, sometimes it does not. So I would refrain from that, like the original video says, refrain from pushing that button until you contact us, because likely if you have to push that button and it's not winter time, you've got something else going on and we'd love to help you fix your unit. So that being said, you'll see that there's two left-hand facing arrows on the blue button. That's if you click, the AT is if you hold. So you want to click, it's going to move over to here. No, move over to here, yeah, here, then here, then here, then here. Like an old clock. So I'm going to click the blue button. See how it's flashing here? If I click it again, it'll go over ones, tens, 100. So then I can go, okay, I want it to be 300. And then you click set. Just once, like an old clock. And it'll fall and fall and fall and fall. Now I'm going to turn this back up just because it's, oh, see it? I clicked the wrong button. Now if you click set again, this is how much power is being put in. No problem. You just touch set one more time. You don't hold, just touch it. And then I go click, 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 click over where it's now the 3's flashing, and I turn that up to a 4 and I click set once and it's done flashing, I'm done. So now we'll wait for this to drop low and start heating, and I'm going to show you where the zeros will turn. It may not do it for this video. I don't want to extend it too long. But basically, if you click set, yeah, so see it's engaging now because this is your percentage of power that it's pushing out to your element to get you back up to temp. So I'm just going to touch this set button once more. That'll bring us back to 400. This is what your unit should look like at all time. And it'll self-regulate, bring it back up to 400, and you're down the road. So that being said, that is how to turn down or up your temperature on your unit only. Just your temperature, just this green bar. Let's say you made a mistake and you didn't know about this part. This is how you program it. Okay, I'm not going to go into detail as to why our program's set a certain way. I will just go through how to set those parameters using the same mindset of this is over one, this is up and down. How to reset your unit or to verify that you have the right settings if you wish to do so. All right, so we're going to turn our power on. You see this is a wiped unit. It's in Celsius. This is our air temp in Celsius right now. This is our set temp in Celsius right now. So I'm going to go over, well, hold on. Let me, yeah, I'm just gonna change this to the 400. Oh, 400. And now I'm going to set, see this set button? I'm gonna hold that in until it changes. Then it says alarm 1. I'm gonna change that to 500 because you don't want your temp to pass 500 ever. This I'm going to change, this is just alarm 2 to 550. And also you'll notice a little smoke come off of this eventually. That's just it getting some oils and stuff off of it. Every unit does it when we first turn it on. Anyway, you hit set again, don't mind that. Set, 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 there it is, this P. You want this to be 8.66. But the way you do it is 668. That's how my brain memorizes it. Sorry if that confused anybody. This is what you want to look like. So you got it correct. You click set. It's done blinking. Hit set again. Now this is here. Then you go click for over. You don't ever hold this one. This is a 2. Oh. This is a 5. And you get rid of both those. So that comes out to just 52. And then you click set. Now it's done blinking. You click set again. D, this is your derivative. You want to hit your blue button once. See where the first F is flashing? Press up. Now you have your numbers. Then you go blue, blue, and then up, up, up. And you're going to get 13.00. Click set, and then you click set again. You are heating. Skip, skip, all those settings should stay the same. Celsius or Fahrenheit. This will already be Fahrenheit on yours. This is a new unit that I'm programming. So I'm gonna click blue, hit up, hit set, and then it should be a lock screen, and then I'm back around to alarm. So I'm gonna press and hold the yellow button. And there it is. Now, you'll notice that we're way high on temp. That's because I was in Celsius and it was trying to reach 400 degrees Celsius because this was a new controller. All the settings will be the same. This will eventually cool off enough where it will be just like this, where it's balancing within the degree or so of 400. So you can see it's working properly. It says alarm 1, alarm 2, and I've got 0 output. And I can verify that by clicking the yellow button once. I have 0 output, right? So this will cool down and cool down. And then once it zeroes at 400, I know that's a good unit that's been properly tested and is ready to go down the road. So during your treatments, it's okay that it passes 400 degrees. It's okay that it passes 450. It won't climb to 500, 600, whatever. It'll stop. It'll catch itself. So if you're above this 400 by a lot and you still have this red light on, you may have a problem in your configuration. So, or the controller could be bad. So you just want to make sure this is what it looks like or close. Sometimes it'll stay within 2 or 3 degrees, but most of the time they'll sit just perfect. This was actually a customer that came back after a lot of use and it still sits dead on the money. So you can see we're still falling in temp here. So anyway, I think that about concludes the video that I wanted to make. I just wanted to show you guys 2 easy ways to kind of troubleshoot your unit or modify it if you need to. Again, I don't ever recommend you doing this unless you have a need. You can always call me. My phone number is on just about everything. It's on our website. You can email me, whatever works for you guys. You can text that phone number as well. You can always turn your temp down, turn your temp up, depending on the outside air temp. You want to try and stay as low as you can so that your acid is in the right treatment range for temp. You don't want to over temp your acid. But yeah, so if you have any questions, if it's not heating up right, if it's reading room temperature, you know, anything like that, if you have a leak of acid out of the bottom or whatever, please feel free to reach out to us. I'm more than willing to help. I want you to have a working vaporizer. We really want you to be able to treat your bees and be successful. So anyway, That's just another video for me. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope that helped. Have a good evening.